Good afternoon. It's great to be here with you and to have the opportunity to share some things about Blue Ridge that I think you'll be proud of. First, though, let me just tell you how proud I am to serve as your Chief Executive Officer. I've been at Blue Ridge over 35 years now, and I am Blue Ridge. I love Blue Ridge. I've had the opportunity with this annual meeting to serve as your Chief Executive for 25 years, and something I'm very proud of and very much appreciate the opportunity that this Ashe County boy has been given the chance to do. I love this area. I love producing great results for our members, and that's where our heart is, as Kenny shared with you. 2013 is going to go down as a tough year to beat, probably the best results that we've ever achieved at Blue Ridge. Joy mentioned some of those, and I'll just retouch on a couple of things. One is our overall key performance indicators. We set goals each year at base, target, and stretch. And for the first time in our history, we hit stretch goals on every single goal we set. That's a real testimony to the commitment of our employees, because these goals are tough and they get tougher every year. So I'm very proud of that result. I'm probably even more proud of the fact that the Department of Labor recognized us last month for achieving that 2 million work hour without a lost time accident. When you think about the conditions that our employees work in, you think about being out here on a pole in 50-mile-an-hour winds and the snow and all the things that come across northwest North Carolina, that we've worked over 2 million work hours without a lost time accident. It's something that I'm extremely proud of, because it means none of our people were hurt. Our employees were safe and sound. The other thing that happened in 2013 is that we were named to be one of the top places to work in North Carolina. Our employees participated in a survey with Business North Carolina magazine, and it was an over 200 question survey, very detailed, all about Blue Ridge. And then they named the top 30 places to work in North Carolina. Both Blue Ridge Electric and Blue Ridge Energies were named in the top 10 best places to work in the state. If you're going to give people great service, you want employees to feel that they're working at a place that they're appreciated, a great place to work, and in turn, they will give the kind of service to the membership that the membership should be given. So a great year last year, but that's past. What about 2014? Well, a lot of good things are in the making this year, and let's just touch on a couple. Kenny mentioned the So No One Goes Cold campaign. Probably one of the, I guess I would just have to call it a blessing. We asked the board after we saw the January weather and we saw the billing statistics start coming in, what kind of usage people had. We saw what kind of oil and propane we were selling to people, and we just knew people were going to be hurt. We had bills going out that just were bigger than people had seen before. And we were hearing that there are people who had never asked for help, needed some help. People who were too proud to go to social services and ask for help, needed help. So we asked the board to approve putting $100,000 from our two subsidiaries, not out of rates, but from our subsidiaries, into the foundation to help people. And then we challenged the members and employees to put money in, over and above the roundup on your bill. And I'm proud to say over $26,000 came in from our employees and members, creating an extra $126,000 to help people with. We've helped more people in the first quarter of 2014 than we did all of 2013. I wish some of you could have been in the offices and seen, I know Wangalese here, Case here, some of the district managers, telling us stories of people literally sobbing in the lobby because their bill was paid for, or they got some propane, or they got some heating oil. So it was something to me that was a crowning thing for 2014, because I think it really says more than anything else what your cooperative's heart really is all about. We are a people-centric organization. It is all about people here. The other thing that I think I'm proud of for this year is we saw that we were going to have more revenue coming in with that cold weather than we needed. So we cut rates. And we had papers and TV stations all across the state said, this is unusual, utilities never cut rates. But Blue Ridge did a 3-month rate reduction to help people with their bills during that cold time. Very much appreciated. We had lots of notes and cards about that. Then we just finished the biggest capital credit retirement in the history of Blue Ridge. $4.4 million retired back to the members. A lot of people appreciative of the checks. If you've been a member a long time, you got a pretty good sized check. For a lot of people, it's about like 1 month's free electricity, so we're very proud of that. I know Lee Layton would tell you he's very proud of how well our system performed this winter with some incredible winds and snow. We kept the lights on really well, and I'm very proud of our linemen. Some of them may watch the video, so I want them to know that I've bragged on them, because sometimes I'm amazed at how quickly a lineman can get up out of bed, get his uniform on, get in a truck, and be at the house in less than 30 minutes sometimes. It's incredible, and I'm so very proud of that team out there. And a bit of good news that we're just beginning to talk about with the board. Last year at this time, we told you that our models look like we probably need to do a 2 to 3% rate increase this year. We had to do one last year. Now, because of some of the work that we're doing with WorkSmart and the efficiency of the cooperative, we believe, we've shared with the board, you can have a year off without a rate increase this year. No rate increase in 2014. So we're happy about that. We don't like to raise rates, and I know our members would wish that we not, so it gives people a little bit of break. So what are the challenges out there? Those are the good things. What worries me? Well, I'm very worried about what's going on in Washington with regard to legislating carbon emissions. It's going to make electricity expensive. Coming out of the EPA just this past couple of weeks are requirements that each state have to reduce carbon dioxide emissions from coal plants. And we have a lot of coal in North Carolina, and it's over a period of just a little over 15 years. I'll just say a couple things about it. It's too fast and it's too expensive. It's going to cause people's electric bills to go up too much. If we go build a natural gas plant today to retire one of the coal plants because we can't meet the federal guidelines, the electricity coming out of that plant is going to cost twice as much as that coal plant that it's replacing. And that's just going to be a burden on people's pocketbooks. Well, some of the strategies coming up, things we're excited about. We've got major growth happening in our subsidiaries, both of them. Energy's bought Independence Oil Company, and we moved now into Virginia. We're into Independence and Galax, Virginia. We're going to go further into Virginia. Customers over there like us. Sales are up, and every gallon we sell over there that we make money on is money for the members, because every dollar of profit from Blue Ridge Energies comes back to Blue Ridge Electric to hold rates down. We're also growing significantly with Ridgelink, our fiber subsidiary. We're now into Tennessee with Ridgelink, bringing in additional revenues by providing fiber service outside of our footprint. And as Joy mentioned with WorkSmart, significant results with just looking at productivity and innovation, use of technology, keeping that head count down, staying lean. We're down to 160 employees. When I started as CEO in 1990, we had 219 employees, serving significantly less members. So that's an efficiency that our members need. It helps to keep our costs down. So just in concluding, let me just say that probably the thing I'm most proud of is the employee team that I get to work with every day. We have a great group of committed people at Blue Ridge Electric in all levels throughout our organization that love to work here and love to serve you.